Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Hello. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Please tell me you can hear me. Especially after yesterday's shenanigans. Is it crackle-a-lackling? Is it crispity-dit-dit-dit? Is it giving what it needs to give? Can you hear your boy? Is he loud and clear? Okay. So we shouldn't have a problem today. Anywho, Mama, kudos for saying that, for spilling. But listen, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for being here today. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. We are here to talk about Canada's Drag Race versus the World Season 2, Episode 2. It was a improv acting challenge. I was here for that, as well as a Mother Nature runway. The drama is still in the room, and it was an excellent lip sync to one of my favorite songs in the Pizza Cake repertoire of if I had that pump, I turn it. And so I'm very, very excited to talk about this episode with you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. The like button. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Also, if you could get in the comment section after this and talk about this episode, do that favor too, because the algorithm does matter. When you get in the comment section, they recommend these videos more. So thank you so much for tuning in today. As you already know, I am with the Vidco. Can't say what it is, but you know what it is. With the 19. Vidco 19. We're on day 7 now. I am feeling a lot better, but at the same time, still a little bit congested up in here. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for this to be like through. Evenings are a tough time for me going to sleep. My God, coughing up a storm. I have to like pop a Tylenol PM just to handle it. But other than that, I'm all right. Thank you for your tippy poos. Of course, I've been having to get way more water. I'm almost out right now. I had to get some this morning. But I'm staying hydrated as much as possible, like everybody was talking about, and trying to relax as I can. That's just why we're doing a live today, early versus in the evening time. I would like to enjoy the rest of my day and get back to laying down and binge watching a bunch of anime, which I'm trying to catch up on so many shows that I'm way behind. So thanks for tuning in. Trying to end this cough drop. I've got a cough drop in my mouth, and I want to end that before I start my social media links here. For those of you who know, I did the All Stars 9 finale yesterday versus today, and I had to do it in 2 parts. There was an issue with StreamYard, and I guess the way it was connected to my like shared screen, and it kept like this little crackling noise or whatever. And so I had to stop that live because I could not figure out what was going on. And I had to do a little troubleshooting, and then I fixed it. So there's part 1 and part 2 for those videos. Please check it out. I said what I said. I'm happy for the winner. I'm not into all the noise and all the nonsense that's been going on over this show and people's feelings and it be getting nasty out the streets or whatever. But if you want to enjoy a good time and me talking about the episode, please do. It's available for you to consume. Going forward, moving on, I wanted to start this off in a sense because, it is getting a little weird. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions by Matty-Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not affect the opinions of every human on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. So please don't be rude and grab your libations and strap in because Matty is a talker and you may be here for a while. Please don't post any spoilers in the chat. Please. Thank you. But also, if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good nasty poot. Okay. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. Your boy has been basically under lockdown since I got back from Los Angeles. I don't get to go to my game night tonight, which makes me really, really sad. Because that's what I normally would do on my Saturdays. I'm having to spend it at home alone today with my children, my fur babies, Mamu and Nina. But if you want to throw me a little extra love, because I am going to have to get me something with hot broth. Ooh, I had like so much soup yesterday. I had a tomato bisque, grilled cheese moment, and then I had chicken and dumpling soup. I was souping it. I was souping it, girl. That was great. Trust and believe. I was like full as a tick. I sat on this couch. I actually did the Canada versus the World video and then edited it and then basically went to sleep playing Animal Crossing. God bless the Nintendo Switch for not, exploding on me in my sleep because I fell on top of that sucker and woke up with it being really hot. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Scared me a little bit, but I was doing a lot with my new island. I'm enjoying the new thing and it's getting me through this very annoying time right now in my life because I don't like this. I want to be outside right now. But yes, if you want to drop a tip in my jar, please and thank you. Anything and everything is super appreciated and helpful. Also, the first is around the corner. And it also drives people nuts sometimes. So PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App /MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. I don't have to address anything. I ain't ashamed of nothing. I've always been me. If you want to drag, kudos, mama, for spilling. I wore this shirt for multiple reasons today. It felt appropriate. It really did. If you also want to drop a little something in my PO box, where I'll unbox it live here with you or in other videos, that is available in the live chat comment section here. Shout out to Embreka, who is my moderator. I got a cough. Emrika, who is my moderator today, and I appreciate them. Keep it cute in the comment section in the live chat as well. The other day, it was a little annoying, but also it was kind of funny to see how much I mean to so many people in so many different ways, I should say. Favorite, if you will. And I just want y'all to know this is for us to talk about the show. We're having fun together. It's the Rant Pack community. If you're on some other stuff, I don't know what you want, but that's for your therapist, possibly a better friend, or maybe a family member who you can trust, but not for me. So I love y'all. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to my people on my Patreon. Shout out to people that are booking cameos as well as bought my merch at dragqueenmerch.com. I appreciate every single solitary one of you. Shout out to Monica. I had a tippy poo earlier today. Feel better. I appreciate it on my Cash App, baby. Thank you so very much. Again, super chats are available. Tippy poo jar is open wide. I appreciate y'all for being here. And yeah, I have a long week ahead of me coming up. I'm hoping to feel better, or else I'm gonna have to move more of my appointments around because I'm supposed to pick up a pair of glasses that are brand new. I still have a dentist appointment to go to. Girl. And my kids just popped up. Hold on. There they go. There they go. Oh, my babies. Anywho, let's get to it today. This was a great episode. What is Canada's Drag Race versus the world doing? As much as people were so mad, oh, we're seeing these people again and all this is happening, I'm entertained. I'm thoroughly being entertained. And it's because some of these girls have been there before and know what to bring to television screens. And even some of the new cats who've getting their second chance are doing the same. I'm enjoying it. And we're going to get to it today. We're going to talk about it. You're probably like, is that another new photo? Yes, I have photos coming. I got some new photos coming because I did a photo shoot while I was in LA. And that's one of my shots of I live. I did a lot of action shots. I actually need to give Valerie some coots here. Hold on, I gotta fix something. Why are we frozen? Oh, she's frozen. Hold on. My computer wanted me to update, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And now I'm like regretting not updating it. All right, hold on. We got to close you out. Slapbacks being too. Hold on. I need us to discuss how the entire group ended up in the bottom. That is one of my main questions for today. I'm like, dang, the entirety of that group ended up in the bottom. Help. Help me understand, please. I was like, dang, not all three of them. Also, Eureka shouldn't have been safe. Eureka was switching in between characters and didn't know what she wanted to do. Soap opera star, you're a liar. I was like, Miss Thing, you are sitting over here. That black scent keep coming out. Girl, like she went from I'm a hoity-toity to like, oh, you're not coming for my wig, B. I was like, what is happening? I was like, girl, no, that lady should have been held to the fire. We should have had a conversation with her. Nah, Pamela. Alexis not knowing what a Karen is. I was like, sweetie, this is too much. I'm not even gonna lie. I was very much like, girl, what are we watching? And that's what made it kind of funny to me. But really, it was Kennedy, Cheryl, and Lemon that did what needed to be done, in my personal opinion. I was like, okay, those three I enjoyed a lot. LaFille looked LaFool. And I love LaFille, but she looked a LaFool. She did. A LaFool girl. I was like, okay, what this ratty wig? I kept looking at the wig going, ooh, no. Mm-mm. 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 Why was Lemon dressed like William the Saddest? And y'all know that reference if you understand where I'm coming from. That little badly built refrigerator out there trying to think that she's a black woman in her fortunate fashions, thinking that she's somebody, bitch. Went to that show, Bad Boys, and got her ass rocked and don't want to look a fool. Anywho, I said, why is she shaped like that? Actually, I shouldn't do that to Lemon, because Lemon actually like gives what needs to be given in those garments, in those fashions, because that other one looks like, somebody's dropped child. But anywho, back to this that's going on over here. There is a Eureka, and she was a survivor of a lip sync that I found to be, well, there that happened, and there it is. Like, no shade to Eurycades, no shade to them. Can I move this? Yeah, I want to move this. Can I make this bigger? This is minimized. This is full screen. There we go. Did that help her? I don't think it did. Whatever. Either way, we lost a con. We did. We lost it. We're sitting down having a conversation about delusional matters of I did get the better critiques that never did happen. Alexis was saved. I was thankful for that. Fierce Delicious is pouting in the corner, and Tainomi is auntie uncle, because as much as I'm happy for her pulling her out again, as much as I'm happy that I'm like, she called Fierce Delicious to the floor where it was like, girl, you over here feeling some kind of way. Bitch, you were in an alliance with her, Tainomi. I love you, sister, but I'm thinking to myself, you let her do her own thing so she looked like an ass. And then when she in trouble, they pick her to go up in the fire and not you. Fierce was right to have that conversation and that moment of saying, you all have been here for quite some time. And it is a thing where you possibly should have been in the bottom instead of her because she hasn't been here long enough. Kennedy is also right. This is my Libra kicking in. Kennedy is also right. Because it's like, girl, first of all, we're here because we've been doing this and because people love us. And because when we come to the show, we bring something to this. That seasoning she was just talking about. She's been in it, been done this. This is the other shit. This is TV for Kennedy. Okay, she already do her own stuff in her own life with pageantry and work. It's like, we're not doing that today. So calm that down. However, I'm going, Fierce is right. Yeah, Lemon should have made a big move right then and there. Should have made a big move. But I was here for Kennedy. So oh, it was very okay. Shut up, sweetie. You don't know what you're talking about. That's cute. Like you haven't been doing this long enough to have that conversation with me about what should have been done. Mind you, Kennedy wasn't even up for elimination. It was Alexis. So that's Kennedy's point of view, looking at it from that level of you trying to put my friend up in the bottom here. You mad that Eureka and Ken and Alexis have been here this long? No, hold on, girl. Get like us. Be called back 20 billion times. I gotta live for all of it. Oh, Alexis wasn't having it either. She was like, girl, who is this bitch talking to? I live. This is the TV I've been asking for. Like, fierce, stand your ground as well. Like, as much as I'm also Team Kennedy and Alexis here, I'm Team Fierce in the fact that it's like, bitch, I'm gonna call it. Ain't no one saying anything. So I'm gonna say it. But like, Tynomi over there, like, girl, you're doing too much. And Fierce, like, bitch, you trying to make me look bad. I said, oh my God. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Belchan, I love what you just used there for that word because YouTube has let me know that see you next Tuesday word is not okay anymore. And they've limited the ads on plenty of videos of mine. So I won't be using said word to describe the girls who give just that. I will be using more fantastical words that I'm probably going to make up in my head like Fantasia on a skit with Gots to Be Real. That's what I'm going to do today. That, me, her, the one. I need to put up a poll. Yes, we're doing polls today because it is early and I have energy, and I also had some grits this morning and that really did what it needed to be doing. But I'm also going to close this poll that I asked at the beginning of the episode, which is how we feeling? 54% of you said another great episode. 20% of you said the Golden Beaver for the win. 17% of you said random cartoon theme song. The one in my head is Gummy Bears. Okay, and then the next is 7% that lip sync. Here you go. Whose side are you on? Who? Pick a side. There we go. We're going to do it like Scrappy and Chaotic. Even though Scrappy is a homo, and I can't finish the rest of it. Phobe. And Chaotic likes to, have his little two play with. Anywho, are you on Tynomi's? Or are you on Fierce? I should say Fabulicious, actually. I'm not surprised that Lisa Lorena wouldn't remember a person like Fierce Delicious' name. I'm just gonna say that. Matt, don't do this thing. Don't do it, Matt. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I don't like Lisa. But like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Knowing how many times I watched that lady deflect against Garcelle. Don't do it. Don't do it. Of course she wouldn't remember her name. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's pull in the Libra point of view from this argument. Dun dun, because I love both of these queens. So that's what we're going to do today here. In this moment, Tynomi is looking at Fierce Delicious like, what in the hell is wrong with you? Like, why are you trying to pull yourself into some drama and focusing on you being the BITC finish the rest of the season? You doing way too much, girl. You're giving way too much. And Fierce is like, what are you talking about? You're now putting a spotlight on me for shadiness when I was just having a moment like that's BS that they didn't choose each other. They already know I said their names when we were in Untucked not too long ago. That was a few hours ago, maybe a dinner break. This could possibly be the next day. So now you just made me look like I'm against them. So you just called me to the stage. I need to know what y'all feel about this. Are you on Tynomi's side? Girl, you're doing way too much right now. Or you're on Fierce side. Why would you call me out like that? You're supposed to be my sister. Will the scales balance? Right now, we got people on Fabulicious side. Maybe y'all picked it because it's Fabulicious. I think Fierce has the right idea, but don't say that out loud. We're in alliance. We need to not like the last thing I want is Alexis or Kennedy to hear me talk about going against them because then their decisions are going to be made around that. One. Two, as much as I'm thinking about Tainomi looking at Fierce like, girl, you doing way too much. This also puts you in a position where it's clear that y'all are now working together and you're trying to help your sister out. But if your sister eats you in the runway category and say possibly even the challenge, the girls also do play a fair game. So I don't know. This to me was I would kind of I'd be agreeing with Tyno. Oh my god, they would think I would be so two-faced. Because I'd be like, I agree with both. Like, girl, you need to chill. But also, I see you, sister. That's what I think needed to happen here with some affirmation a little bit. Like, as much as yes, I see where you're coming, where you're going with this, like you doing too much. And there you go with that. I don't know. I see where Tainomi would want to protect another Canada girl from catching heat. That's what I was thinking. Fierce just want to kind of save because she wanted to get rid of the tough competition. But like, if you want to get rid of the big dogs, win a challenge, so then you can decide to say, ooh. And Amy, that's low key what Alexis was saying. That's high key what Alexis was saying. All that. Like there are critiques to be made for sure, but don't insult folks' intelligence. What happened? Oh my god, I jumped into something. I think Tainomi is blowing up Fierce Spot though. That makes that's a comment that makes more sense to read out loud. Oh, super chat. Peace to Mateo. Sailor Moon Cosmos is coming August 22nd. Don't remind me. I'm so excited. We are around the corner from Mother of Motherdom. I did not mean to unlock my phone. Listen, if you want to drop me a tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/MattyRants. Cash out those MattyRants. Venmo MattyRants. There is possibly. Uh-oh. I hear one of the children calling. If you want to drop a little something, a little love in my little tub, hit up the PayPal jar. If you wanted a little something for the kitty cats, hit up the PayPal jar or drop a little something in my PO box. What happened? All right. I heard the first woo woo. I don't know how y'all cats do you, but I know how Mamu does the dad. I'm far away, but I want you to come wherever I am at call. That is the woo and then the woo. It's like stairs. Okay. Mina's is wow. It's weird. She sounds like Birdo sometimes when she's meowing at me. So I know it's Mina. And then Mamu's is a little bit more like staircase of like meowing. Like he'll start real low and then gets a little bit higher. It's so funny. I'm on the stage of Vidco 19 where when you cough, it feels like a furnace in the center of your chest. That is where I'm at with this. Oh, it sucks. Oh my God. Last night was horror story. I finally was like, no, Matt, I can't do this anymore. I went and just got some Tylenol and was like, tuck it. We're taking the PM and hoping we wake up very much not later than 8 hours. And we did. Jeremiah, let's bring it to the table. It seems interesting. Also, sidebar. But I don't know if this is too convoluted, but I kind of wish they did a top two is for the beaver and then bottom two. Oh, so you want 2 lip syncs. My throat wants to kick me in the chest right now. Okay, there we go. Sorry. My throat was like, wow, girl. I'm like, yes, let me get to this show. Trust. We're almost done. Sorry, doing it early today. I'm gonna talk a little bit lower. Is that okay? I'm okay with it. I like it the way it is now. yeah, I like this the way it is now. For me, the beaver is currently fine where it's at. I think that if we did do like say a top two situation, and then a bottom three to then be two over the beaver, the same results would have happened where Kennedy would have won today, regardless of who she was up against. And then we would have had Fear Still Safe regardless of that. I mean, that would be an interesting take to do, but like definitely for a shorter season if they're going to use that many lip sync songs, because them things aren't cheap at all. Very that. Um, Fierce may be a little pressed, but at the same time, it is what it is. DW, thank you so much for the tippy poo. I was about to say teepee poo towards the heels. Thank you on Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you for recommending that app Favor. It has been a lifesaver. I don't know if they knew I was not feeling well, but I have like 10 days of free delivery. So I have been literally saved by that because I can't go nowhere and it sucks. Hate it. Also, thank you so much for the super sticker. The next day, we are in the workroom discussing things of grandeur and lies made. I'm glad that Canada does these playbacks when girls said something was said and they really didn't say it. That happened to Eureka. Talking about, well, what I had said was not really, though. Brad Goreski. This is honestly a really hot outfit, but I'm also like, what are we doing today? We're doing a maxi challenge of improv proportions. Why is Alexis Mateo dressed like she's about to be on Squid Games? Is she like number 362? What's happening here? Like, I'm looking at Alexis and I'm like, where's this outfit from? No shade, friend. The booty up, but like, where is this outfit from? Bitch, you look like you about to get popped by like some robot girl, and she's gonna turn around and go, cat, 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 cat. Like, what's happening? Did anyone else receive it as that? Because I'm like, she says this is Squid Games. I cannot. I love it. I low-key love it. She said red light, green light. Bloop. No, they're told they have to do an improv challenge where they must pick characters off of a list provided, and that list is for the whole, which is based off of Traders. If y'all are not familiar with the show Traders, get into it. It is everything. It's like basically there are people that are put in this like castle, but they really stay at a hotel in real life, where they have to figure out who is the traitor, and basically out them in front of everybody. And whoever survives at the end of all of the, accusations and games and this, that, and the other will end up winning like a big cash prize. They can end up splitting it between their faithfuls, or they can end up like breaking it down like they did, with MJ, like Trishelle and CJ did, because they're horrible people. Mind you, Fierce Delicious was on the Traders. Peppermint was on the Traders USA. Bob the Drag Queen is going to be on the most recent Traders that's coming up. And there's like a rumor going around about the Traders cast for Canada coming up, because Fierce Delicious was on season 1. So they say that there's possibly a queen from next season, or this upcoming season, that could be on the show. I wonder who that could be. I already saw the rumored list. So, anywho, not going to say who it is, but I know that's going to probably be some excellent television. Mina, the futon, she is trying to crawl in it. She has learned, she's figured it out because she likes to scratch on it. And now I know she's trying to get inside the futon. I'm like, girl, this is about to be too much. I'm over system. Woo! All right, let's not make this a long episode, everybody. My chest is on fire. That means I need to be quiet today. So, as they're going through the roles and people are choosing and deciding and doing whatever they're going to do, let's just go over how the roles were done. The gay guy is going to be Lemon. The know-it-all is Kennedy. The kooky clairvoyant is Tainomi. The girl looking for love is LaPhil. The petty beach is Fierce Delicious. The soap opera star is Eureka. The superfan is Cheryl. The Karen is Alexis. Alexis feels like, oh, I'm not going to make a big deal of this. I'll just take this role. And it's like, okay, well, you didn't speak during the entirety of this. So yeah, you're going to take that role. Also, I felt some people were taking roles based off of what they felt, oh, this kind of relates to me, and it shouldn't have been that way. It needed to be something that was a little bit different, something that's going to be a little bit more challenging. You're doing improv, yes, and. So when you are trying to do a character, you need to make up something completely different from yourself, really. I love how Eureka's like, being myself while making up a character. No. Being yourself is okay. I hear this much of that, and I would go, sure. You need to be in there in some sort of fashion, for sure. We're doing improv, baby. And they gave you a character. They didn't say, Eureka, be yourself in an improv challenge, in an improv as Eureka O'Hara. They said, be a soap opera star, dingbat, and then make up your character from there. Because what I saw was you in garbs of clothes and just being yourself. It was weird. I was like, girl, that is not improv, bitch. What are you talking about? Like, what are we doing today? Being yourself. So you were playing a soap opera star that hasn't paid her costume designer, her makeup artist. Is that what we were doing? Did she not use the shower either? What's going on? Because I didn't see the stink signs. Anywho, let me get off of Eureka like that. Let me stop being so harsh on Eureka. Let me stop being so hard on Eureka. I'm gonna stop. But when they said that, I was like, what are you talking about? You saw where Kennedy went somewhere else. You saw where Lemon went somewhere else. Cheryl Hole is a super fan. That's why Cheryl's character was so well done, because you can be a super fan. That's not no difficult storyline. People watch the show all the time. Shoot. Let me get into this. I'm gonna have to start talking. Whatever. Girls may be mad at me today. I don't care. I'm gonna just keep on talking. Lemon was good. William the Saddest was great. Honestly, it was really good. Lemon reminded me of if Todd Chrisley spoke with a lower register. I know that John Waters was the reference, and I was like, maybe, but if you had seen a show that I saw where some cross-eyed little bastard got knocked between the head a little bit for trying to be somebody he is not, the black woman inside of him couldn't come out and save the day, you would know why I found this to be very funny. But also, I thought they did a good job. The homophobia line was pretty good. I was very entertained by that. I was like, okay, Lemon did a good job for what it's worth. I enjoyed it. Okay, you saying from South Park? So not Mr. Slave, but Mr. Come on, Matthew. What's his name? Big Gay Al. Boom. Okay, I can see that, DW. Very Big Gay Al. I enjoyed Lemon. You were not a soap opera star. The end. You are lucky, Eureka, because your outfit kind of saved you a little bit. Even though I have one critique about it, you are lucky. Where were you? You did your one line coming in. Boom, scene, done. And after that, you just kind of sat there and then didn't really give any sort of character at all. A bad soap opera actress. I was like, no. She didn't do this well at all. She was going in and out of throats. Couldn't figure out what she wanted to be. She was either, maybe she thought Tyler Perry show during the middle part of her performance for me, because I was very confused, girl. Like, you went from this hoity-toity thing, and then all of a sudden you over there fighting Coral. I didn't understand. Confusion. Not the woman that Dean brought home and they got to explain it to somebody. I was like, girl, what is happening here? Either way, She didn't do it for me. No, ma'am. You got lucky. Fierce, you know I love you, sister. Chop. You know I love you, sister. Chop. You know I love you, sister. Oh, hiya. I love you down. What? I'm gonna be the petty bitch. Okay. I like you when you're not told to be one and you just are one. No, Chop. No, friend. Chop. I was like, boo. This was boring. Boo. Like, love you down. Boo. Cute outfit though. Boo. Boo. Love you down. But no, friend. I was like, no, you didn't want to go nowhere. This was the MVP. This was the MVP. This lady here, Kennedy Davenport, the know-it-all, this was one of the funniest things I have ever seen. Also, it reminded me of two different things. And I'm going to stay with Tyler Perry for one. I'm going to give you two different shows that Kennedy's performance reminded me of. The first show is from Tyler Perry. This is for all the people that watch it. You know, Core Friend. Actually, no, that's Medea's friend, not Coral's. It's come on, Matt. The one with the glasses that are really thick, Miss Hattie. Boom. Miss Hattie, the one that talked like that. Oh, Medea, that one. That's who I was seeing. I said, oh, that's Miss Hattie down. Not, not Bam. No, it's Miss Hattie. That's her to the T. But also, I'm gonna take you back. Kennedy's character reminded me of two different skits from In Living Color. The first one is, I ain't one the gossip, but you ain't heard it from me. Boom. That one. Her, and then also it's the skit with Kim Wayne's also in this one with David Allen Greer, and they're in like a little diner, and they're waitresses, and they're like, oh, the way that she looked, oh, down. So it's like Miss Hattie from Tyler Perry pull into I ain't the one that gossips who ain't heard it from me from In Living Color. Was it Benita Betrayal? I forget her name. Like it was Benita Betrayal. I forget what I the one that got theater. Those were my favorite skits. But she's like, oh, Miss Benita, right? This is because she was always talking shit. She's like, you see the mister over there? Oh, yes. Wonderful family. But that child, house so dirty, they got cockroaches doom bugging all over that bitch. Oh, so funny. But then also that other skit too, where I forget the name of the skit specifically. Jim Carrey would be in some of the scenes, David Allen Greer, Kim Wayne's, Tommy Davidson would be like that skit too is what this really reminded me of. And again, this is coming from me going, hey, I'm a guy who loves improv. I love comedy. That's my jush, that's my gig. Don't let me get up in here ever. We gonna have a good time if I have to do an improv challenge. And when I see Kennedy doing characters like these, that's when I go, because she's taking me to different places where, yes, there is a skit, there is improv. Even Lisa Rinna's comment about her reminding her of Carol Burnett. Take that, Kennedy. That was tea. Because no, you really did chew, friend. Chew. All right. Okay. You know, LaFlopped this badly, and I love them down. A ratty wig do not make it the character. I know they were trying their best to look like that one girl from The Goat, not The Goat. What was the other show I had to watch? The House of Villains, the one from The Bachelor. I thought this was the same hair, you know, rat-a-tat-tat, da-da-da-da-da. LaPhil was doing this thing with the I'm the girl looking for love, but she was crossed into possibly it was like lost masculine energy in this character. I hear my children doing things that are loud. What's going on? We good? What's up, Mamu? What's happening? Hey, Bubby. I hear you. What we doing? All right. My God. Why does this look like something we would have seen possibly in the early 2000s on MTV? And this is like an actual confessional from one of the Road Rules, Real World Moments, too. And we didn't like her at all on the show, but everybody wanted to see her go up against Anissa. And then Anissa ends up losing and was pissed. She won that season. I have no idea who we're talking about. I may randomly sprinkle moments of seeing LaFille's character with this wig, possibly throughout the entirety of the rest of this portion of the show, because I couldn't help myself at all. I want that wig to find happiness. I really do. I want it to find all the favor, because there is no God in those roots. No. I'm mad at you, Tainomi. Girl. Hello, Bradley. Do you foresee what's going to happen in this event? I'm sure I will. Go sit down. I love you, but damn, you Tainomi? I was like, what? Nathaniel, you should enjoy this Plain Jane merch that I got going on today. I was so mad. Oh, you had such an easy character. Biblo, you come on, my Jamaican sister, you don't. I was so mad at her. I'm like, Priyanka was. I already had issues with Pre's version of this. I'm like, bitch, you literally give what needs to be given. Bloodline, and I'm like, this said, ooh. And Cheryl did a good job. She was basically Gemma Collins, but like not as before the fame. And she was a fan of everybody. I don't even know if that's even possible. Alexis Mateo. I don't know if you were Karen or Yolanda. Mm-mm. We won't get there. Scariest moment for me was seeing this lady back on my television screen again, Team Garcelle over here. At the same time, it's also nice to see a chin. Lisa Rinna is back on our television screens, unfortunately. Fortunately for some of y'all. The queen of own it, baby. My husband, the full bit of it. You know, around the way does this jawline come? Like a boomerang in the night hitting children across the street. It's a mess. Either way, she's back on her television screens talking about, I don't know why I'm here. And I was like, I could think of several reasons. I could think of many reasons why you are here. One, you're not filming that show that you say is plummeting without you, yet we were all living last season. Two, depends. Three, you know, good shout out to Lisa Rinna because she's also famous for being in soap opera. She has her own soap opera run. I forget what the series is specifically here. So there is a reason why Lisa is there, and she also is, you know, from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She was there for quite a few seasons. I was not a fan of her for the later seasons, unfortunately. I was not a big fan of the Lisa Rinna. I just was not. I just didn't care for her relationship with Garcelle at times, majority of the times, and not a fan of the gaslighting and I felt deflection that was happening when it came to the reunion time with a lot of stuff, especially during the season. She would be saying some shit or confessionals, and we get her there, and she's like, well, I really, girl, stop. And then, also the whole thing when it came down to the Erica Jane versus like Ursula Sutton thing. Yeah. I have not been able to let that go with that lady. Like, she still has left a sour taste in my mouth from that season. So it's nice to see her there, though, and being entertained by the Roy G. Biv community. Mm-hmm. She has some microaggressionable moments that she don't want to call to the table, and it's just really weird. And then I also don't think that she actually has a problem, though. But then, like Garcelle said, that something was said where she was like, "Oh Lord, she's going to be on the show." Yeah. So there was this whole moment, Arnold, where like apparently Lisa had an exchange with somebody about Garcelle specifically, and it was forwarded over to her, and like remember she was like, "Oh, great, Garcelle's coming on the show. We'll have to talk about race." And it was like, mind you, we're then at a dinner with Dorit where she needs to tell Garcelle that she's had Black people in her life because they've worked for her. Like, this literally happened all in one season. Like, I kid you not. Like, I will never forget that shit. Like, Dorit's trying to like, I relate to you, Black woman. I've had people who work for me who are Black. Girl, like, my nanny was like, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget. Never, ever, 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 ever. It was crazy. Like, these are clips on YouTube too. Like, girl, it's Real Housewives can be wild sometimes. I'm just gonna tell you. Like, she didn't even know she was doing it. And she was like, "Girl, I'm so sorry." And you just, and then, mind you, they made up and shit. And then all of a sudden it became this like thing for Dorit where she was like, "I feel like you're always coming for me." And then using things like aggressive. Like, if you saw Garcelle, it's like, girl, Garcelle don't even yell. She don't even like bark sometimes. Like, we want her to act up and she don't even be going there. Oh, it'd be Sutton that be cutting up. Anywho, okay, let me stop talking because I'm gonna start bringing up the Housewives. Start bringing it up. Let me get off. I am excited for whatever Atlanta's about to bring. I'm hoping it's something, but baby, Beverly Hills be giving me what I need, honey. They have money and they be reading. I love it. Okay. So Lisa Chinna is there, and oh. Oh my God. Woo! Oh, 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 oh. I just knew you was going home. I just knew it, LaFille. I love you, baby, but I just knew this was the last days. Okay. These are our last days. Like, wow, this wig. Wow. A comb, a brush, a prayer, NyQuil, Vicodin, something. Mm-mm. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this picture has jarred you enough to move, please drop a Timmy-Poo in my jar at paypal.me/MattyRants, cash up outside MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. I feel like if you tried to pull it off of her head, it'd bite you. Low key, this is Sutton's hair. No. No, let me not. That's a lie. I like Sutton. No, but listen, they had to pull from a bag to see who was going to be the whole, and it was this whole little moment. And then it goes to this guessing game. This is all very the traders tease, very much that, right? So Lisa, who is a terrible actress, when she got to the panel and was like, "I had no idea that y'all were acting. I thought that was like real. Like that was you." I'm like, "So you thought that Kennedy's character was that? Oh, really? Oh, really? Not good at this, Lisa. You're not good." But Lisa was basically there as a guest judge, but also to make these scenes move along. That's really why you were there. Like, let's not be stupid. Kennedy was funny. The notes everywhere, from like the wig to the socks to the underwear, and the way she was cackling, like she was making Lisa break. And that's good. That's what you want to do. You know, Eureka wasn't doing anything but sitting there taking up space, while Eyebrows McGee was putting on a good show. Also, can we get into the fact that she literally kept this character through and through with the arms on the titties like that? Come on now. And even in the Kennedy, even in your confessional, really, well, I got we'll put this one right down here. Mhm. And I know people like that. I'm not gonna call out my auntie, but I have an auntie who do, when she sits down and she lean back, because she's a very strong woman. Um, that is literally where the arms go. That right there, like right on top. That's why I'm cackling, because I'm like, I know this woman. I know her very well. So funny. And she knew what to do. This is yes, and this is not about looking a certain way. This isn't about being pretty. It is about literally taking yourself to another place and making them laugh and never losing your character. Someone had a good idea to make parts of the challenge perfect longer. She should have been with two queens at a time. Thoughts, Maddie? So like basically, okay, I see what you're saying, Arnold, because it did feel like, hey, Arnold, 2,436 million to you. Sorry, every time I see your name. That would have been smarter, and it would have allowed more growth in character, I believe. I have to agree with this. It would have probably given some queens more chances to fail, to be honest with you. But I would agree. Yeah, they could have gone to different rooms, and Lisa was the one asking them questions, and then they just needed to respond. And since Lisa is like basically, the catalyst here, like going, hey, 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 that would have worked pretty well. Maybe it would have helped some girls. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe. Some people don't know how to take the spotlight, and it's really evident with how a lot of these performances went down. And I will say, poor Fears. You tried to read Lemon, and Lemon was ready to respond. Like, again, I'm not wearing makeup. Like, it. Some people are. Again, you are playing a character that is not necessarily you, but like I guess an exaggerated form of you being petty. And so you're so hyper focused on that it adds no development to the character. There's no real nuance to them outside of them just being mean. And then you have Lemon over here, complete bent wrist community, giving possibly, I'm gay, I'm not gay, but I'm totally gay, but gay. And it's that kind of sort of, no, a little bit, very, don't you see me, an old queen out here? Ooh, darling. I caught what Lemon was doing, looking like William Trash Can. I was like, very that. Very that. On to the next group. I'm not going to talk about LaPhil, because honestly, LaPhil sat there and adjusted their clothes more than they spoke in this entire seat. I think Cheryl was the perfect super fan in this moment, in the way that she was able to kind of run this, actually. She low-key ran the scene. High key, Cheryl ran the scene. Cheryl, I'm low-key becoming a fan, girl. As long as you stay away from that word voguing and you saying that you can do it, I'll be here for you, baby girl, because you know you can't. It's all right. Shouldn't taught no classes. I'm still mad at you about that. But you low-key ate this up. You did. You even got Alexis together, who Alexis was still trying to figure out how to be a Karen. And I understand. She's like, well, I'm not a white woman. I said, child, listen, all you need to do was give her a couple YouTube videos of them freaking out and call it a day. Because yeah, I was a little, sad for Alexis. She was okay. She just asked a lot of like questions, if you will. And I guess that was kind of Karen-esque. Tynomi sitting over there staring at people. Maybe that was Tynomi acting. Maybe she was seeing into their future, but not saying anything. That maybe that's what was so cerebral about the performance. Possibly. Because she didn't say anything until like what? And I was like, girl, mind you, what's in the purse? Cheryl pulls out the middle finger. Then I was like, oh, Tanami, you kind of got up for this, sister. Like, what happened? I was like, oh, but this wouldn't, it really didn't give oracle or kooky, clairvoyancy at this part. It really didn't. Do Young Sweet Mirage. Yeah, this was a good episode. It was fun. It was fun. Honestly, it was fun. Do you see? Look at LaFille. Do you see what I'm saying, girl? They were just like, I was like, what is happening? Poor thing. Poor thing. Poor thing. I don't know. We get down to who they all think is the mole, and then this is their last chance to do some good improv here. Alexis says that Lisa Rinna with her fake leather gloves. I said, okay, a nice way to wrap it. Then you got Fierce Delicious that this didn't really sit. I was so confused. Now, Eureka, this is where you fucked up. I don't know if Fierce Delicious, blackness and Fierce Delicious kind of rubbed into you, but you went from a soap opera star to possibly a character in Divorce in the Black. Okay, with the girl, what you bitch talk about my lace? I said, hold on. Where did this woman come from? Who is this here? What you look like Paula Deen, and you just gave us somebody from a Stars presentation over in the pink. What's going on? I said, girl, you are terrible. I said, that whole black, I said, Q, this is my real hair, came right out. I was like, Tainomi just realized that she was fucking, girl, I cannot, like, you just realized you were clairvoyant. Is this fucking girl? This was funny, but this was so late. This needed to be like 3 scenes ago. Let me find out they cut out that part, Tainomi. Stand up, my chest is on fire. Ooh, I gotta stand up, my chest is on fire. I gotta stand up, my chest is on fire. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta drop a tippy poo in my jar. Beyonce made a post. Is it the visuals? It is not. I'll keep dreaming. I'm gonna heart it though, because she's gorgeous. I said this is a little too late. I thought I loved my sister down, but this is a little late. I love how I'm just giving shirt. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm just giving shirt. What's wrong with me? I need someone to recommend a good horror movie for me to watch, and I do have Shudder again. But Maddie, you are the visuals. I know. I was literally on somebody's mind all day the other day, honey. Woo. I got girls fiending. I was like, oh my God, I must be a celebrity. To be. Okay, we here. Hold on, light. I need you right here, babe. I gotta stand up. My chest is burning. Okay. So yeah, Tainomi was like Ken Nadi. That's so funny. Soulful Dog, as much as I want to support Lyric, if she didn't make it, I don't want to see it. Because they can, and all that, and I'm like, that I don't see that lady in there. I can't equate. I'm so mad how she spelled this name. Cheryl choosing herself was very much Total Drama Island coded, and I was here for it. I was like, okay, Cheryl, she watches Total Drama Island. She knows of the show. Lisa Rinna stood up and scraped Alexis Nah, come on. Lisa Rinna stood up and scraped Alexis Mateo's face with the carvings of her jawline, as Alexis Mateo was in a accident of car proportions. We hope Alexis is okay. These gloves are latex. I was like, oh, okay. I know, Joel. I stopped myself. I stopped myself. I stopped myself. Stop myself. This lady didn't. ah, ah. I'm sorry. This was funny to me. Like, of course she would get that gay man's name wrong. Of course she would get them confused. She was like, oh, fabulicious. Bitch, this was funny. I cannot. Like, they had the cack. Like, the only one I saw that did not break character was Kennedy and Lemon. They both did not break character. Everybody else broke. I was like, yes, girl, that was ridiculous. Now, when LaPhil got up and La made La Lemon their La choice in La satisfaction of La man that they were trying to sleep with, this was the job. And I'm like, baby, show the set. I don't know what that was. I don't know what kind of. It looked like a bib at Red Lobster that was saddened. I don't know, like a broken family was eating, and that was the bib they chose. I don't know. This was bad. And then they chose Lemon because, like, they didn't choose them. All right. Eureka stood up. And then Kennedy spelled Cheryl's name with an S. Ooh. I can't. Lemon chose Cheryl. And then when they were walking back, they said, oh, I guess we're saying Cheryl, not Cheryl. Don't make fun of my list. Homophobic. Lemon, that was how you got the top. Right there. If you were okay, safe, that was your top moment right there. Homophobic. That shit was funny. Then, when all was said and done, Brad said, will the mole stand up? Everybody stood up except for Lisa Rinna, which led us to then get a quick fire of every iconic line she has done or said on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the show that she is no longer on. The following day. I'm sorry. That was where it was. I was like, oh, so she broke the prop glass. And then she said, don't touch this. And then she said, I need that. And it's Annie, even though there was a problem with her having an entire bag of pills on her. And then she was talking about other people having issues too. I was just like, I couldn't remove myself from her time on the show in that moment. I was like, girl, I remember what you did. But listen, take the bunny back. Now that would have really been the gag. Why was there not a bunny? Why was there no now why? Why was there a bunny? I know she's still acting. She's been in a couple of the guest spots for soap operas. I don't watch movies she's in. I like to see the screen. Because, that'd be like the 1080p lineup with that one. She turned her head. We're into 4K. Turn it back again, 1080p. It's widescreen to 4:3 kind of level. It's confusing. I'm used to a TikTok screen. A TikTok. I've lost the plot. Let's move on. LaPhil was going home. Tynomi knew she was going home. Hell, she knew she may have been going home. Because y'all both were, love you down, but it was LaBoot. I want them all to find love just like me. Kenny Davenport talked up some real shit. Brooklyn Heights looks really good. The hair is everything. Tracy Melshore, light. Lisa Rinna's face. Brad Goreski, almost forgot about you. Help. Oh my God. Okay. Woo! Okay. If you want to save my throat so I can still be the GOAT, PayPal.me /MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo, Matty-Rants. I had to go down that lineup of just gagging. Like, that was fun. So I was like, I'm not going to stop. For the runway or for the challenge specifically, do Young Sweet Mirage? Or just overall episode? Let's close this poll. Why is it still up? So y'all, majority of y'all were on Tynomi's side, 54% of you, and then 45% of you were on Fabulicious side. Let's get to the runway. Cheryl is next. We have 3 options. It's either giving, she's cute, or a chop. Category is Mother Nature. I will answer that question. Do Young Sweet Mirage at the end of the runway? Yes, because we gotta go through the looks first. Cheryl's Mother Nature look. Everybody, you got it? You see it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, you were almost there for me, Cheryl. I was this close. I was this close to being like, what an excellent episode. And then this came out. And I was reminded. So here you are in the desert looking for water. That was the gimmick. That was the geesh. And then you are the water. Okay. Tyler. All right. Like lightsaber. Zoom. Okay. Nope. Head to toe chop. Head to toe chop. Head to toe chop. Great episode though. Excellent in the challenge. Chop. Mm-mm. No ma'am. Mm-mm. No ma'am. No. One more minute on this one, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Drop a super chat. Hit up the tip jar. Yeah. Drop a super chat. The tip jar. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Drop a super chat. Or the tip jar, PayPal, Cash App. Or the tip jar, PayPal, Cash App. Venmo's is an option too. got a song for you. We're going to end this poll. Here's a song for Cheryl's Ho. Chop, boom, chop, chop, boom, boom, chop, boom, chop, chop, boom, boom, chop, boom, chop, chop, boom, boom, chop, boom, and chop, chop. We don't need a minute. End poll. We're going to wish her good luck. We're going to wish her good luck. We're going to wish her good luck. So, someone was nice. 77% of you have chopped the look. 20% of you said she's cute. One person gave this something. Good for her. 1% milk is really good. Really, JB? Me and my random songs I make up. Pizza Mateo. Rina got a Minecraft job. Oh, I like to call it the Chris Pratt face. Thank you, Pizza Mateo. I appreciate you. And thank you for tuning in. Wow, LaFille is next. LaFille, you. Little Uncle Phil is next. Ow. Little Uncle Phil is next. Ooh. Uncle Phil's next. Hey. You got 3 options. Giving, she's cute. Chop. Listen. Now, Mother Nature, Mama has sustainable clothes. We appreciate that. She said, I'm going to use recycled fabrics. We're going to, protect our planet. And that I appreciate. And I love her for that. I love her for that. I love her for why this was made. And that's the part I'm going to say giving on. I'm giving her the giving for why this was made and the reasons behind doing it. And the desire for showcasing this and for the materials that were used. That is the giving part. And we're done there. Yes. So giving for everything about it and what it means and stands for and the materials that are being used. And that's fine. And they don't have to do anything different. That is the point that you are missing. We don't have to like it regardless of it being just them or just not them or whatever the case may be. I don't like this. I think it's still amazing for what they're doing, but I don't like it. And that we can do. We can agree on that. That is being respectful, believe it or not. It's not for me. It's not for me. But it's nice for what it was done and how it was done and what it means, all of that. It's great. It's actually Frosted Flakes great. Tony the Tiger great. Okay? Goldafil. But not for me. It's like Bon Jovi met Dark Crystal in a really dusty alleyway and some sort of Blade Runner many moons ago, but it's set in the future, so why would it be many moons ago? I meant to say it ahead, but I didn't, and there you go. Love the meaning, intentions behind it, do not care for the effort. I love how Brooklyn had to do that to 2 people and was like, it's what's around you. Like that's the moment of saying, I don't like the outfit for her is going, well, look around you. Everyone brought something. I'm like, just say you don't like their look and it's not cute, girl. Like you over here comparing. Now, I'm not trying. I did not once said, well, look at what that lady just did. Because we can't compare this to the previous person that stepped out. Like all tea, this ate Cheryl's look up. No shade. Sustainable and all. All right. Like I'm happy not to see an exposed zipper in a wig that looks like a helmet for a fucking swim meet. Like, nah. Like real tea. But like, I wouldn't be up there. Well, look what's up there. I'm like, this lady just told us what this is made out of and why it represents Mother Nature. I can go, I appreciate that. I just don't care for the look. And then we could move. Like Brooklyn had to go, well, look up there. Girl, I was like, now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like, I get what you're doing and I get what you're saying, but like literally, that lady looked over there like her head is dying, like some sort of alien of blue descent is eating her brain, and the zipper is exposed for filth. Dress don't fit, look a fool. This lady over here is giving us at least some sort of I fell on a couch and this is my outfit. Possibly an episode of Bob's Burgers where the kids were stuck in detention and how to make an outfit for Mr. Fromm because he was being a jerk that day, and they were trying to leave over some stupid bracelets that fucking Tina and fucking what is that other girl's name with the really fucked up face that Tina hates? Not Jocelyn, because Jocelyn's the one I like. Tammy. Fuck Tammy. It's that episode. But I like LaPhil, so God bless her. Let's go ahead and close out that poll. Shout out to everybody that knows what episode I'm talking about, and shout out to everybody who is a Bob's Burgers fan like me. It's my favorite. I watch it literally before I go to bed every night. That or American Dad are my two shows I have to watch before I go to sleep. All right, so the voting poll is LaPhil, 54% says she's cute, 40% of you chopped it, 5% are giving. The next queen up here is a strain of indie Kaliman. I was like, this is supposed to be perp. That was me. I said, oh, are you doing purple haze? Is this what this is? Is perp haze? What's up? I'm also wanting to tell y'all, I have never in my life seen a hallucination ever from an Eddie or anything like that. So whenever I hear people speak on it and I go, what you see? What are you mixing with? What are you crossfading? Like, there is no way. No way. Either way, I like this outfit. Did not like the shoe, but I like the outfit. I thought it was great. Hold on, let me get y'all the voting. Let me get the voting up here, honey, for Lemon Drop. Love the wig. So happy she didn't wear yellow this time. Yep, I said it. The dress is perfectly fine. I love it. The shoe, not so much. Hated the shoe. That bright yellow shoe was, but I enjoyed her look overall. Wig was great. Dress was cute. You know, a strain is a stain. I have never, and I've had some like purple eater. I've had some like, whoa, wait, baby. I mean, I literally went to Denver and did a whole tour where all they did during it was just hit it the entire time. Like I've been to the point where I've smoked myself to sleep, but like, I don't know about seeing stuff. Now you must be dabbing, you must be putting something in there. And I'm, you know, yeah, paranoia for sure. Paranoia for sure. Paranoia for sure. Oh my gosh. She's cute. I do. I love it. Animation is amazing. From Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli all the way to like Adult Swim. And sometimes some of the shows on Cartoon Network, like the newer shows, are actually really good. They haven't had any really good ones lately, though, unfortunately. Then you find out who worked on those shows, and some of the shows I used to like are made by horrible people. So it's like, oh, can't like anything. I've had closed-eyed visuals from Way Too Strong Eddies. That was wild. Okay, well that's completely different than you like literally seeing something in the streets, like in or also the entire ground moving beneath you. You're probably dizzy. But no, yeah, if y'all saw some halloos, you got something was dropped in there, girl. Ain't nothing that of a strain that's gonna make you see this or anybody at all. Ever. And I've been doing it since what, 16? 16? I got how many years? Over 20 years on the bottle? No. You need to check who your dealer is, baby, because they are getting you, girl. They're getting you, girl. Listen, I hope YouTube knows that I have talked in code just now. They have been tripping on the monetization for real. I've been trying to discuss this dress without giving y'all like real terpenes and shit. Like I'm over here like, come on now. But yes, lemon. I'm gonna say giving. I'm gonna say giving. I hear Mamu. Mina, do you want to tell everybody how you spilled my coffee this morning? How I don't have any creamer left. And the last creamer that I used was for this little coffee that I had. And I really want some coffee right now, if I'm really being honest with you. I haven't had coffee in over a week. And I felt like I could get some coffee today because I finally felt good enough to have some coffee. And when I tell you, this little girl laid down directly on my foot, and then her claws got right into my leg. And it wasn't meant to like scratch me. It was just trying to grab a hold of me because she was trying to be all cute. But it sunk in and made me jump. Knee hits the table. Coffee spills everywhere. My computer flips over. Light is down. Coffee all over me. Coffee all over the Funkos. And you know what she does? Gets up, walks around, comes back down, plops right back on me in the coffee. So I had to clean her up this morning on top of everything else that just happened. Oh, here come Mamu. Well, what happened over here? Now he in it. Had to clean his paws off this morning. I'm like, yo. Ah! Yo! Yeah, so. And she's been looking at me all crazy since then, like, Dad. I'm like, yeah, I'm mad at you, but it's whatever. You took my coffee away from me. Oh, you took my coffee, you bitch. Anywho, I love her. I love her so much. She woke me up this morning. Actually, you need to thank Nina for getting me up this morning. I almost didn't put this thumbnail together and stuff. I was ready to stay in the bed. And she definitely got me up like, you got work to do. You're poor. This is true. This is true. Lemon, 49% of you said she's cute, 47% say giving, and 3% of you chopped it. Who's next? Miss Fierce Delicious. I'm glad she said what she said on the runway. I know that made a few people go, oh. But I also found that for me, I was like, no, that was brave. Because I could see some people making that a thing and being like, oh, so you're using this now as a narrative for you. But like some people who are put in those kind of families where it's, you know, different races when it comes to parents, like mother father situation, like not everybody gets the culture, you know what I mean? And some people want to stay away from stuff like that, or they find out through other people through their history. It's hard to explain because both my parents Black, one, but two, I kind of felt when they were talking in this moment, I did this like, oh, and I said, okay, I received that. Sometimes it takes a while. Like when they're younger, for me, I'm looking at Fierce when she said that. I'm like, so you must have been with your mama more often when you were younger versus your dad, or possibly with other portions of your family. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't really get you didn't get that sort of background life history to your African roots of you as a person. So that's why I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, I got that. And so later on, you probably found out more and did some more digging, or you probably met someone, or you have found a family member that you're close to, or something like that, that really pulled you in and gave you more of your history. Because mind you, I knew of like growing up as a Black man through my father and my mother, especially from them being from Alabama, but it took me going to a completely different school because I went to a majority white school for like a portion of my life until high school. And then I'm now with my peers who look like me, and I'm not Black Matt because that's what they used to call me in school. And my first set of gay friends, I was the only Black person in the group. So I was Black Matt because there was another Matt that was there. And so that's how they differentiated me. And you get somewhere where it's a completely different story and you find out, oh, I'm light skinned. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. Oh, I'm that. And then it's a whole nother world that pulls you in there. Yeah, that's why I clocked it and I was like, okay, so that's what's going on. And that's what that probably was. So I actually I'm sorry, Fierce, I'm giving this whole story, but when you said that, I had to go into my mode of like, where did that come from? And I'm here for her saying that, but wow. Oh no, because Black Matt sounded better. And you know, those people probably wonder why I never speak to them now whenever I see them in public, and they probably think, he's standoffish. I just remember shit that was done. And ain't nobody apologized. Tony Dub. Hey Maddie, this season is so much fun. Isn't it? I'm kind of mad it's short. I'm kind of mad it's a short season. It's only 6 episodes. I'm a little bit pissed off about that, to be honest with you. Y'all could have had more. You could have had more people. This could have been more episodes. Low key, I'm not even lying. The casting here has been, as much as people have been complaining when they first saw it, like, oh, all the girls are coming back. It's been fun. They're making the show. The show is for the cast itself is making the show. You know what I'm saying? My mom is Romanian too, like Fierce's mom, but I was raised by both parents. I always felt closer to my Black side, but we all have different experiences. I mean, it's different. You also don't know the school upbringing, how people were acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, children can be very nasty. I'm gonna tell you, for my babies that went through school that know my trauma and probably have their own trauma, people can say stuff, but kids, oh, girl, because they're a child too, no consequences, because they're just learning. Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. They could have made her feel like she shouldn't be talking about her Blackness. You know what I'm saying? There could be multiple levels and sides to how Fierce was treated when they were growing up to make them even feel that kind of way, to make them put in that kind of level. Oh, honey. I'm thinking of stuff that was said to me back in the day, y'all. Like, whoa! You know what I'm saying? Like, and adults are mean, but kids, oh, please. It's a lot. I know. Philippines and Global. Oh, I'm so happy for Philippines and Global. Like, so much to look forward to. Fierce. I'm sorry, I went on a whole tirade about that whole comment and why I was like, oh, thank you for sharing that. But also getting into this look was great. I feel like when you really go into your roots and you do your drag and your looks, they have been some of the best. Like the ocean look. Now with this one, I'm like, you really be in there when you come up with these stunts and numbers. It's gorgeous, to be honest with you. It's beautiful. I say giving at the end of the day, period. But I also found that interesting. And I wonder if there's a longer conversation that can happen about that, because I think that was a relatable moment for some people when you had said that on the runway. So I was very like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, all right, Fuse. It was cute. Some people think that one of my parents are white. And I'm like, no, I know. Don't want to disappoint you. I know. They're not. None of them are. At the same time, being light skinned, I understand the privileges that come with that, being a Black man with this fair skin, and how it definitely is a difference in many situations and spaces and places. It's definitely. Don't let nobody lie to you. This is beautiful, though. We wrapping up the poll. Let's wrap it. Let's wrap it. Let's reap it up. All right, so for Fierce Delicious, we have 84% of you said giving, 12% of you said she's cute, and 3% of you chop the look. Up next is Alexis Mateo. Alexis Mateo. Let's get that poll going for Alexis. she's either giving, she's cute, or she's a chop. What say you, Rent Pack? What are you giving Alexis Mateo for this between water and earth? So for me, I'm going to say giving only because I kind of liked how she did the presentation. Like, I don't know if she just walked out regular and it was nothing for me, then I would have been more like, okay, she's cute. But like, I don't know why I like this. I thought it was interesting. Ooh. Like maybe it's like, okay, it's like ocean, or it could possibly be like the sky with like plants and stuff like that. With plants and stuff like that. Okay, Maddie. Ooh. Okay, Maddie. Oh, really added to that one. With plants and stuff. Poo, poo. I don't know. I like this. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I am going to say she's cute, though. Kind of like it, but I am going to say it is cute. She's cute. She's cute. God, I am so hungry. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, it's just hitting me. Oh my God. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, what am I going to eat after this? My stomach just did one of those. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, breakfast was a while ago. You need to eat, sweetie. It's time to eat. Alexis is cute for me. I like the makeup. I thought it was interesting. I like the wig. Something about this part like threw me off a tad bit, but I like it. I think I like the water side better, and I think I would like the other side if it was like a fully, I don't know. I like it. Pez. Do you know I had loved collecting Pez dispensers as a kid, but I hated the candy? I could never get into it. I thought the candy was gross, but like there was one Pez because there was different types of Pez that you can get. There was like a sour one that was really good, but I just didn't like the Pez dispensers, and they always would break. Like that. Grab it by Maddie. Wouldn't want you clap saying, I don't really have anything. Because I haven't been able to go to the grocery store, so I don't like really have anything except for when I order food. And then I like devour the food that I ordered. The stuff I've been ordering has been like water. I have a lot of water. Yeah. Like I have like at least 4 of these, so I'm good. And then I have like 6 bottles of water left over from my like Kroger's run that I did like earlier this week. But like food wise, I'm like, everything that I have that's in the refrigerator, I need to prepare. So she's like hungry. Like I need something that's already done. No, we're gonna keep it going. We got it. We got it. We're almost there. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay, Alexis is that girl. I live and breathe for her. Yes. Ooh, sweet tarts. I love sweet tarts. Sweet tart. Oh, I miss candy. That's a true statement. I miss candy. Oh, I miss candy. Hold on, let's close Alexis's poll. I think we've wrapped it. It's definitely been longer than a minute. Thank you. I was like, it's definitely. Unfortunately, all the food that I bought that was like meat wise went bad during this week because again I've been sick and pretty much haven't been eating anything but liquidy soup. And I had bought a whole bunch of cans of soup prior to like this all happening. I'm literally on my last can right now. So like I was waiting and hoping for a friend of mine because he's like doing something today, tomorrow, that he would just run in the store and grab some things for me. and I just give him the money when he gets here because I hate paying Uber Eats for the grocery. Oh, girl, that grocery thing be high, honey. So yeah, so I can't like be directly in anyone's face or go to the store right now, which fucking sucks. And even going to go pick up my food is annoying because I'm like masked up and shit, and the people are looking at me crazy. And I'm like, oh my god, just give me the food. I already had to chase some man down who didn't want to deliver my soup the other day, baby. I was not happy. It was not cute. Alexis Mateo, 66% of you said she's cute, 27% said giving, and 6% chopped it. It was great seeing you during the Queen's Walk. Oh, thank you. I was really happy when I was in LA. I had such a good time. I was so happy. Oh my God. It was so fun. I just was so like, y'all don't know, I miss LA a lot. Some things I don't miss about it, but there's a lot I do. It just felt like every time I go back there, I'm like, okay, never left, know what I'm doing. That's why I kind of like the city too. I know what I'm doing. I'm not lost. Let's talk about this. There are amazing things about this outfit. I hate so much that this part right here, like it looks like the tree has wrapped around her, but it like had to stop for obvious reasons. But like I kind of wish the bodice was not her skin tone. That is my issue with this. It looks really cool. That is like my only problem with this. Like Kenny's gonna do it the way I wanted it to be done, low key, but like in a more vibrant way. But like this is incredible, like with the detailing and the work of the dress itself. It is this part for me, I just don't like. I kind of wish more of this was actually incorporated into this bottom area and then leave this open. But this part, I need it just, that's the only thing that's killing me. But whoever worked on this dress, whoever made this, sickening. This is like incredible work. It looks like a rainforest cafe literally got up and started attacking people. Like I live for that. It could be Evil Dead too, because you know in the forest in Evil Dead when the tree grabs her and like does the horrible of horrible things. Like this is if the tree just gave up. Like it was like trying to do that and it was like, this is a lot of work. We're good. We'll just hold her down. That's all we're gonna do. I beat you to it, Virgo. But yeah, I it's incredible work. I just don't like the fact that it's literally this alabaster kind of takes me out of the whole fantasy, and I kind of wish the bodice area was also giving a little bit of the tree or more branches were like running up this part. Other than that, it's everything. Raja O'Hara walked and was in the bottom that week so that these tree looks could go down the runway. Y'all say Groot. I'm like, where is Groot? You see Groot in there? I think her eye makeup is fabulous. I think the lip is wonderful. I love the detailing with the mushrooms. I like a lot of how this is like set up here. I like the forestry work that's done on the outfit. I just don't like. I can see all of that. Like that takes me out of whatever fantasy is supposed to be. But I think it looks really good. A toe screw? Wow. Hold on, I just saw one of you. What happened? Which one of you was it? I saw one of the the fur babies. Who was it? Nina. kids. Did we get our votes in? How are we feeling? Are we feeling Eureka? She found a look we like. It's a lot better than the look last week, tell you that much. 10 times better. A load better. Lots of things better. Better. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So 48% of you said she's cute, 41% of you said giving, and 10% of you chopped the look. I just know that this more than likely, I love Big Teal. You're like, the tree look was the most realistic. Probably smells the most realistic too. Kennedy Davenport is next. Akiria. 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 Woo! Ones that are rotten to the core wild card. This was fabulous. I'm like, Akira, you made this? Girl, like, what? What? This was kind of fabulous. For me, this felt like a Christmas tree or like one of those trees that was like, I don't want not Christmas tree. Yeah, let me stay there. It's because of the way she put this together and the way it sparkles. It reminded me of like a Christmas tree. Ooh. Or like one of those trees that you see in those forests, like when they're doing those Christmas like run throughs, and it's like lined with lights, like it's like lined up with it, so it almost sparkles and it shows. Um, I also kind of liked how Kennedy like did the presentation with this. It was very passionate. Mom had that hand out and was like, "Wow!" I was like, "I know that's right, Kennedy." Kept it in the Davenport family. I know that's right. Not me with my mother, honey, going, "Yep, Davenports do what we do." No, she ate this up. In my opinion, I like the hair. I thought the outfit was gorgeous. It was a different take on it. The reason why I like this more than Eureka's, it's brown all the way up, so it feels like it while Eureka's look like this is my body trapped in the tree, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Um, this sort of told me a more the full story for me personally. But yeah, I kind of like how this looks. Very interesting. Very cool take. I was here for the gowns today. I was like, thank y'all for gowns. Thank you. Thank you for the gowns. I want you to hit the floor, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget. Thank you, Danny. Speaking of Angeria, for improv challenges, imagine if it was Kennedy, Akiria, and Angeria all in one improv challenge. Because I'm thinking of Akiria's Reno 911 moment when she was in that bathing suit. One of the funniest moments I love so very much. And then you've got Angeria, ugly bitch. You already know mom will go for where she needs to go. And then Kennedy with doing what she do. I think that'd be funny. I'd be here for that. Did we get our votes in? Are we ready to move on? Are we ready to move on to the next queen? I love how I'm coughing up a storm, but I'm also determined to sing today. Let the children's laughter. Oh, my phone's about to be dead. I need to get my charger. I'ma let y'all vote some more. I'ma let y'all vote some more. My stomach said, hello, you're hungry, Jack. You need to order something. And so I got to do it while I'm on this live right now. I gotta do it on this live right now. So by the time the live is over, I'm already got my food on the way. Because my body's like, girl, are you crazy? You're hungry, bitch. Hungry, bitch. Do I DoorDash it? Do I Uber Eats? I need to figure out where they're coming through me. How do, 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 do. Let's wrap that poll. Oh, almost fell. Stupid. Okay, 88%. Oof, Matthew. 88% said giving. 8% said she's cute, and 3% chopped it. Okay. See who has the promo deal. See, that's why Soulful Dog, we gonna be here. I'm here for the deals, honey. I'm here for the deals. The dealios. Okay. Go ahead, Ken. You ate. Ooh. Take a breath, Matthew. Tainomi Banks is our last queen on the runway. Poseidon. I just have an issue with like the fear of them not dropping off the food in the right place. That's one of my biggest things. I'm like, I know they're trying their best, but Lord have mercy, I'd be standing outside all the time. I'd be watching them drive past me, like, oh. Didn't really. This is okay. I say she's cute. I wanted to like this a lot more. I think there are elements of this that are great. I think Tainomi looks gorgeous. I think that the gloves are unnecessary with the fingers. The little, blue-handed Freddy Krueger. I didn't understand that. And for Mother Nature, it was more so like Mother Aqua. I don't know. I mean, she looks gorgeous. I like the wig. I feel like the accessories didn't do her justice with this outfit. And I feel like if you removed the accessories, like the glove and the trident, and you just had a dress, it would be a dress. And I feel like the accessories are what are adding to the takeaway that this is supposed to be Mother Nature along with this wig. And I want it not to do that. And that's my issue with it. So she's cute, but I'm like, no. It's cute though. But to me, it's giving. I added something to this, so it's the category kaboot kabibble kabab. Okay. Sure. Children's laugh. I want to sing, and I need to stop. Oh my gosh. See, if I had a man, they'd be taking care of all this for me, and they'd be going to get the food for me, and I wouldn't have to be like just. I'm kidding. Okay. I just don't like this for her. It's not ugly compared to the first thing I saw, and it still looks better than the second thing that I saw. But it's now the third thing that I've seen that didn't really do nothing for me, and I do like her. But there it is. I'd say runway wise, top three for me would be Kennedy. Fierce Delicious, and Lemon. Bottom three would be Cheryl, LaFille. No. With the challenge itself, top three would be Cheryl, Kennedy, Lemon. Challenge booze would be, I'm still gonna say Eureka, LaPhil, in a tie between, well, no, and Tainomi. Yeah, because Tainomi waited too long to do what needed to be done for that role. Top three for the week was Lemon, Cheryl, and Kennedy. And the bottom three was the beat. As a matter of fact, the top three was Tongue Pop, and the bottom three was the beat. Holy shit. What? How that happen? Wait, what? I am just now putting that together. Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you for real? I agree with that statement, wild card. Because Eureka should have been the bottom, in my opinion, but her runway was their saving grace. Alexis, it was a little middle of the ground for both runway and for performance-wise. Fierce Delicious had a bad performance, but she had a wonderful runway. I was like, okay, that's that work, girl. Maybe. Connor, maybe. I don't want to say too much now, but maybe. Not like what you think it was for All Stars, but maybe. Maybe. I'm like, just doing one of these. Maybe. Kitty wins the episode and she wins a trip to Montreal. I said, why didn't she get $10,000 like Lemon did last week? I'm happy that Candy got a trip and a prize. I'm happy she got a prize. I'm happy she won. Go, Candy, go. Woo, 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 woo. But I was like, bitch, give my sister $10,000, please. You gave her a $3,000 trip. Give that lady $10,000 right now. Convert them Canadian dollars, please. Please. I was like, girl, what? 3-day what? What? I was like, what? What? That $10,000, like we brought me my coin times, but I'm happy she won. But oh my God. Bring me my money. Girl, no shade to Montreal. I just was like, I'm sorry, they got a trip where? Like, so what if one of the Canadians won that trip and they live there? Anywho, I'm fucking around. I'm sorry. Untucked wasn't really heavy this time, but you could definitely tell Fierce wasn't feeling it. Was like, bitch, I shouldn't even be in this position. I'm like, you saw your performance. Calm down. LaPhil knew they were going home. And Tainomi was like, bitch, I hope to not lip sync, but if I do, let's make it happen. Candy did not have a tough decision to make. Candy based it off of the critiques, and she chose Fierce Delicious because Fierce Delicious got wonderful critiques for her runway, while Tainomi and LaPhil both got negative critiques for both. Both. You know what I'm saying? Like it was very much didn't like the performance, don't like the runway, didn't like the performance, don't like the runway. Appreciate you for what you do. So Fierce, thank Mother Africa. Now, when I heard what song was about to be played for this lip sync, I said, oh shit. Oh shit. I love this song so much. Tainomi, LaPhil, please forgive me for saying this. I would have rocked your world. Tainomi, I wish I was up there battling you. Ooh, ooh, I'd have gave you a run. Ooh, I'd have gave you a run. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, dun, 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 boom, boom, dun, 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 boom, boom. Bitch, I would have been cutting the fuck up. This song is a great song, JB. Hush your mouth. You know I like you, JB, but hush your mouth. I love this song. This is a dancing song, sweet. This isn't just for you to just, we're doing words. No, you're gonna have a couple of times where you're gonna have to speak. But this is a bucking song. Bitch, I would have given Ty Nobi a run. But when I say she was cutting, I was like, go on, Ty. Go on, Ty. LaPhil was circuiting out. And I was like, this ain't no part. No, this is a turnabout. This is a bitch. You need to be boom, cut, round, spit it up, boom, wow, boom. Like you need to be doing something. And so I like Tainomi with doing these breakaway boom, 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 boom. I was here for that time. I'm not gonna lie to you, sister. I'd have tore you low, bitch. I'd have tore you loud. I would have been twirling for Jesus. Oh, we would have been twirling. I would have made you work. I'd have made you work for this money. I would have made you work to stay. I'm so mad I wasn't here for this song. I was like, no. If you saw my reaction on Patreon, I was heated. I was like, oh, we're doing this one? Oh, I would have cut up. Oh, I would have cut up. I love this song so much. I work out to it every day. Oh my God. One of my favorite parts about this show is they let them change before they come out here for their battles. Thank you. Because that lets me know if it is a ballad, you will be in a gown. It lets me know what the song I'm about to get is. It's like, okay, the girls are dressed for the occasion. They were dressed to buck. Tainomi was bucking in moments. She was doing these walks, and then Tainomi would go, boom, 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 ow. Turn, spin, boom. Little walk out, thumb, boom. Now, LaPhil was, filling in the gaps on the stage that Tainomi was leaving in her wake. I'm just saying. But other than that, she knew where the song was going. I said, yes, sister. But baby, we would have fought up the Tainome. We would have fought on that stage. Bitch, I wouldn't have let you have this. I wouldn't have let you have it. Ooh, I couldn't, Nathaniel, I wasn't even feeling good. And I just was like, no, they're playing a song. I know. Oh, girl, please, I would have been tearing it up. Y'all would have seen me do some stuff. This is a stunt song. Oh. Very little lyrics, nothing but the beat. We about to pump. It was about to pump. Now, this part, LaPhil got me. It's like, what is going on? I was like, it's like her button got jammed. Like it's the unfortunate part of having a Nintendo Switch. You're gonna have to get a new, Joy-Con. Like, what's happening? The Joy-Con controller got stuck. That's what you received from that part, Fred. Do 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 do. I was like, okay, hate to see you in Smash. I know you be hitting them low kicks. I know, sweetie. Leah, you wouldn't wear shoes to the fight, Fred. That's the only thing you'll wear me out. You wouldn't wear shoes with me, sweetie. You wouldn't wear a shirt. You wouldn't wear a smile. You wouldn't wear favor. You wouldn't wear nothing with me. Do you hear me, Leah? Do you hear me? I will bop you on top of your head. Listen. Oh. Challenge accepted. Destroyed. I used to be the girl that battled in the clubs, honey. Don't you ever talk about, you want to, let's go. We're about to be season 16 baddies over here. Rob is a robot in Super Smash Brothers that looks like if E.T. was given a possible 2020s edit treatment and didn't make him as scrotum sack grossy as he was. So yeah, that is the worst description of who Rob is. But yes, he's a character in Smash Brothers. He's also OP at times, like for real, for real. Not on 47. Lip Sync Assassin. They better give me a ballot if it's All Stars 47. Shoot, by that time I'll be over here like, whoa, girl, let me sit down. I don't want to get up. They'll probably have me there for just a challenge if it's All Stars 47. What? What's going on? Yes, I covered the show many years ago and they finally put me on. What? Be very that. Tainomi was cutting up. I enjoyed this lip sync. LaPhil, I was feeling sorry for you. I was. Because I knew you was going home, sweetie. I knew Tainomi wasn't going to be sent home over you. No. But I like LaPhil. They were fun. I wanted more for them. I wish there were more people there that could have gone home before them. Outside the people that are already there right now that I didn't see that happening. But like, I would have enjoyed more time with LaPhil. I would have. I would have enjoyed it. I would have. You had a great first episode though. You did. The beat was given. The beat was given. You started talking about wanting love and relationships, and Candace said, "Get the fuck out of here. You're single. Get out of here." Yeah, that's what you did. That's what happened, LaPhil. You shouldn't have been talking about anything personal. You should have been a bitch like Fierce. I'm just playing. That's what you forget. That's what you get for talking about love in Canada. Ooh, I'm just playing. I'm playing. They were like, he can get out of here. No, I just love. Leave. Like, get out of here. What are you talking about? No. LaPhil is amazing. God bless LaPhil. Wishing nothing but love and the best for them. I still do agree. I wish there were other people that could have been there that could have gone, home first. A whole bunch of kahinas could have just been on this gas. We'd had a good time with a lot of these babies for a while. Everyone would have got a chance to do something for the first time. But that's not what happened. That's not what it was giving. He was giving. And it just was like, oh no, out. And so I say, this is the end. We talked about a show till 2 hours and 3 minutes instead. I say thank you for coming along and listening to me sing my songs while I talked about stinky bitches
2 hours and 3 minutes. Counting down.
as well as Siri interrupting my song. What a bitch. I thank you so much for being here. Always stay clear. Now, love you down. God bless you all. Hope that was fun. Yeah. Something is wrong with me. Yeah. I'm a tad bit crazy, loose, strong, and weak. Oh, and my pukes. I can't. Are you gonna review Big Brother? Stop yelling at me. I plan to. I have a lot of plans. I plan to. I'm hoping I feel better next week so I can start talking about Big Brother. That's what I need to do. Oof. I know, I need to buy a cardigan. Are you serious? No. Oh, I closed the Tainomi poll, so. Oh, I didn't. I totally didn't. Yeah, let's end Tainomi's poll. Sorry, y'all. We decided that she was cute and that it was 58% said it was. Ooh, my chest. Hold on. A little lightheaded. I did too much. 58% said she's cute. 33% said chop, and 8% said giving. I kept it up way too long. Thank you, JB. I need to take a breath. I like literally like had to like go, my brain went, wow, like, okay, girl, like you're doing a lot. Okay, you're not full capacity healed, honey. Even though I want to be like, me like eat breadsticks, me like eat breadsticks. Okay. I'm gonna order some food. I am going to order some food. I'm gonna get back to Animal Crossing. Oh, I wish I could just show you what's on my Animal Crossing right now. One of these days I will have this figured out. I thought I was gonna run my Twitch account. I still am, but like my computer got really hot one day. I was trying and I was like, girl, I don't want to blow this thing up. So I'm trying to find another cooling fan for my laptop to work off of, but we'll get there. But I am definitely excited to get back. Can. Wait, what's going on in Girl World now? Oh God, did something just happen again with my favorite? Everybody hates me and they're the problem. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Did something happen? I go to Stuff K said to find out when everything just hits. God, SJ. Oh God. Okay, anywho. I gotta go. Reacting to Girl World. You know, she's already racist. I don't want her to be confused by a light-skinned black man like not being on her side. Cause she has that one dude who I find really, really weird that reacts. He's like always defending her, but like he has his own shit going on. You can definitely tell he's very much just doing it because it makes him money. The weirdo dude who's like he be talking about he makes microaggressionable things towards dark skinned women and gay men, but it's like you're in women's business in the first place. Like low key, this is literally this woman's life, and you're like trolling her with defending her. I don't know if I want to like talk about her like that. Her audience is known for being extremely reckless and doing things that are illegal, and her facilitating that as well as like actually going, I didn't do that, but then we'll put videos of her literally telling people to go look up folks and get their it's a little past my point of whatever. They already got Reddit threads about me over Drag Race. I'm not about to deal with that shit over there and end up in Kiwi Farms and no thank you. I mean, I'm on camera, so she can't be mad at me if I were to get on camera. I'm like, yeah, I'm on. What's up? But yeah, I don't know. I laugh in the background. I love reading everybody else's comments on it. I love watching the reaction channels actually break down the truth. Sansa Cooks is one of the best channels to like really get into it, and they do it in a very kind way. Even though Miss Mama doesn't like what she has to say, I enjoy how Sansa puts it together personally. But it's Stuff K said, it's Piggy, it's Apathetic Facts, it's Unicorn Pondu. Love Unicorn Pondu. Love you. Also, what's my other baby? There's a couple other channels I've listened to too. I don't watch Karina Boom anymore. She started going on this like never-ending cycle of talking about Amber over and over and over again. I was like, girl, you be saying the same stuff over and over again. It's driving me. The ankle. I feel like I'm missing another one that I watch consistently. There's a few, but yeah. Yeah, Belchin, you don't need to get there. It's toxic. It's toxic. I'm watching a train literally on fire running off its tracks every day. And that is Girl World. It's literally like watching a train, like a car crash that never ends. And it's just you don't want to get into it. But if you do, it's a world, honey. It is the world. It's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah. Rule number one, she lies. That's literally the date. That's the first thing. Hey Jay Patel, that's the first thing you learned about that world is rule number one. They lie. And there will be little evidence to prove that. It's crazy. Okay. I'm out of here. That was Light Combo. I need to order food. I'm so hungry. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Drop it to Poo if you feel like it. Liam Lindsay. Yes. But if you compared her to that, she'd freak out. But yes. Same shape. I know. I started early today. My bad. See you tomorrow. Yes. Panel tomorrow. 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. You know the drill. I think it's going to be a full house tomorrow, so we'll have fun. But yeah, we'll talk about this episode and the finale of All Stars 9 on the panel tomorrow. I totally forgot to make that announcement. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the tippy poos. Thank you for everybody that tuned in today. God bless you all. I hope you wish the best for you. I'm going to go rest. I was about to close out the video without even doing my music. Closing it out now. Okay, bye.
Listen.